Friday. I'm here to give you my truth. Truthfully, I have been speaking to God about several things, with my father about several things. I've been praising, I've been worshiping, I've been glorifying Him, I've been listening, I've been waiting to hear from Him, I've been hearing from Him. Um, I've been seeing Him move and work on my life and even other people's lives around me. So I know that He's present. I know that He's real. I know that He's still doing what His words say He would do, and that's not be a lie. Um, but it was truthfully, um, I'm excellent when it comes to speaking to people. I'm excellent when it comes to um, moving in a space or in a room or in an atmosphere and people noticing me because of, I mean, just who I am, the light that's within me, the light that shines around me. But as I was moving last night, right, I was on the highway, and for whatever reason, me and three other cars just automatically linked up in units, and we were all going at the same speed at the same time. So of course, if we were all going the same direction, of course our headlights was on. Our headlights gave off this beautiful white glow. And as it gave off this beautiful white glow, my speed just excelled a little bit faster than theirs. So it's like I broke free from that that link that we had. But I'm not gonna say it broke free. I propelled forward past that link that we had. And as I propelled past that link, instantly I heard my father say, "You have a line of defense. You can just go. No matter what it is, just go, because you have a line of defense. And if you haven't noticed that line of defense are your angels, they're not going to let you fall. They're not going to let anyone hit you. They're not going to let anything stop you. You can go. Go forward. Go do whatever it is that you set your heart to do. You know who I am. You know that you can hear my voice. You know that I'm present with you. You know that we've done the work that we needed to on the inside. So go. It may be people that come up against y'all and try to stop y'all, but with a defense like what I just saw last night, it won't be able to stop y'all. It won't be able to hold you back. It won't be able to penetrate like that faith that you have, that faith that you know is there, like that understanding that you and your father have talked about. When you have private conversation with someone, especially your father, there's no one that can come against that private conversation because you already know. No one can come and say, "Oh, well, you didn't hear that." How would you know what I heard or what I seen or what is being told to me when you weren't even present? You weren't present, so how could you know? You're just assuming. You're assuming that it won't happen because it hasn't happened for you. You're assuming that I didn't hear because you didn't hear it. You're assuming that I must be crazy because obviously you're the one that's crazy because you're trying to figure out, why does God speak to her and not me? Why is God speaking to them and not me? I'm present with my father always. When my road seemed rocky, I was present with him. When people counted me out, I was present with my father because I'm a daughter. I don't just leave my father when times get bad and go to my father when times are good. No, I was there ever present. Just like my father is ever present, I was ever present as his daughter. So it made me feel good last night to hear my father say, just go. Just do it. I don't have to say, oh, well, I'm going to do this. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. And okay, even I an artist that I like to listen to is Life Jennings, right? So in one of his songs, right, Life Jennings say he don't even tell people where he at no more. When they ask him, he just gonna say he out here checking traps, right? So last night I was checking some traps, right? And I asked a person, I was standing next to a person, and I kept wanting to ask a question, but I'm like, no. Then I want to ask a question, and I'm like, no. And then it hit me again. It said, just do it. Like, you got a line of defense. Like, whatever you want to ask, whatever it is that you need to know, just ask. And I got you. So I asked a question. And I mean, this person literally had the answer that I was looking for. But that was the enemy trying to tell me. Matter of fact, I don't even want to talk about him no more. I don't want to talk about the enemy no more. But okay, so the Holy Spirit, my angel said, that line of defense said, ask the question. I asked the question, I got the answer that I needed. Um, it may not be like the perfect answer, like, but it's going to lead me to an even better answer. It's going to lead me to even better resources that I'm looking for. So I was happy for that. I'm like, yes, there it goes, there it goes. Because honestly, for a second, my tongue, it tried to hold me up. Like, that tongue wasn't, it didn't want to let loose. But I opened my mouth. That tongue had to speak what my father wanted it to speak, and it did. And I got some answers. Like, I'm asking questions these days, and I'm getting some answers. I'm moving these days, and I'm getting some results. I'm moving these days, and I'm getting a house. I'm moving these days, and I'm getting stability, more stability. I'm moving these days, and I'm letting this, and I'm dropping this weight off of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving these days, and my mindset is aligning. I'm moving these days, and I'm gaining, hey, acquaintances. Who knows? Maybe long-term friendships. I'm moving these days, and that man that God has for me noticed me. You know what I'm saying? And came up to me and spoke to me and introduced himself to me and asked me out on a date. Asked me out on a date. So I'm moving these days. I'm moving, and my children found out why we had to wait so long in order to receive the blessings that our Father had for us. I'm moving these days, and I'm bringing joy into my children's lives. I'm moving these days, and I'm celebrating my children for sticking close when everybody else left. My children did not leave. My children stayed there. They 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 are some soldiers. They are down. You get what I'm saying? They are strong. They are what love is made of. So, like I said, that line of defense is with me. I mean, it was there. I mean, and we were linked up. I mean, it was no one was not one car was trying to compete. It's just like we were just there. We were in units. And I appreciate that. I appreciate my father for doing that and allowing me to see that and using that small simple thing as me being on the highway with other vehicles that I had no clue who they were. Don't even know if they were men or women in those vehicles. I don't even know what color the vehicles were because I did not look to my left or my right. But I knew for a fact I can see. I saw all of the cars. I saw each lane with a bright light in it. It was 4 lanes. So yep. I said, yep, here we go. That is good. So just wanted to share that with y'all and let y'all know because y'all will see. I'm moving so that way y'all can see. I'm moving so that way it's somebody out there that needs to know that, hey, if God did it for her, I know he can do it for me. Because if anybody want to know my story, I tell it. I tell my truth. I ain't gonna say story because y'all know I don't say story. I tell my truth. I always tell my truth. But enjoy your day. Love yourself. I love myself. Enjoy.